Hello and welcome to today's video. I am bringing something slightly different to you. This is a little bit in response to Sam's Trains video about the ultra cheap Continental loco which he bought from AliExpress, I think. So I have the same loco, but that is from the PIKO Hobby range. And now I want to actually bring something from that same range, which I feel kind of really puts the UK stuff a little bit to shame in the level of quality it is. So I'm just going to put this in front of you now. So this is it's a Taurus, I think. So it's in the Austrian State Railways livery, but Electrolok Taurus UU baby. Yeah, that's how I was told to pronounce that. It's probably wrong. Epoch 6, loco number 1116271/6. And yeah, so this is it really. I bought this while I was in Vienna for the week, and there was a model shop not too far from the technology museum. So went for a walk down there and saw what they got, and this was one of them. So one of the most obvious things is it's not very well written, but you can see it's 64 euros 99 cents, which was about 50 to 55 pounds. Yeah, that's really cheap. So yeah, I bought this back from Vienna, but let's pop it out and take a look. The packaging's pretty good. It's sort of a block of ice, but so we have the loco there. We have this white piece of card, and of course in here we have the diagrams. So it's all in German, mostly. Well, it's got the English translations, but yeah, it's this is for the German market mainly, and the German-speaking market, so Austria as well. But I'm not even going to try and pronounce anything. But yeah, it gives you a breakdown of all of the spare parts and what kind of goes where, what sort of would be needed to repair the loco should you need to. And yeah, we can also see that there is extra details for changing the traction tires. Yeah, for a budget loco, I think this is incredible, really. And of course we've got the wiring diagram and everything, so should there be any need to make any repairs, we should be all good. Now there is a curious thing, because this is a mistake I made in the shop, in that PIKO does this range in both 2-rail and 3-rail variation. And so you can see it's got the AC version, which will be the 3-rail, which is picked up via, on the AC version it'd be this, which is it sits on the central rail in the bottom. I think it's sprung loaded as well, so it maintains contact. I think with 3-rail you do get better running, but it doesn't look as good. But yeah, we'll put that off to the side. And we also have a poster thingy showing some of the other stuff they do. So these are from the hobby range. So you've got the ICE, the Netherlands Spoorwegen loco, and these are from their premium range, I believe, which, well, you won't get a much change out of a few £100, but the quality is pretty good though. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. But yeah, that is the gumph that comes with it. And so I'm just going to take this off. So it's sort of the block of ice, but you don't open it in the same way. And one of the things you notice with this, out of the box, it is heavy, really heavy. Now I think this has, if I recall correctly, I've only opened this once, I think it's got a central motor with 2 drive shafts. It drives very much like a premium diesel in the UK. Now looking, so we're just going to go around the front really. So you got the Austrian State Railways branding, Top Performer am Zug. Someone can tell me exactly what that means. And you've got obviously the front. Now these do have lights which light up. And the other thing which I do like about this, if I can do this without breaking it, because I've done this before and ended up pulling them off, but these the catenary, the overhead pickups do actually pop up and will make contact with your model catenary. I had a bit of a problem with this. I think that's why this one's slightly wonky, as it did actually pop out, and it's a bit of a to get back in, because you can see you got the spring. For me, that spring popped out and yeah, I needed about 4 pairs of hands to get it back in. So having a feel of it, the chassis, if I can keep remembering to put this in the focus of the screen, the chassis, we've got a plastic bit here, but we've got a solid block of metal there. But yeah, the overall running is very good. I am actually going to run this for the camera for a change. But yeah, I do like the bright red as well. This is, I think they do use this loco, and you can get so many variants of it. There's so many limited editions and things where it's got special liveries and stuff. But yeah, I don't really know a huge amount about this class, so I'm hoping that someone else would be able to tell me a bit more about these Tauruses. But what I think I'm going to do is I am going to cut this here and get out a loop of track and film it going around the circuits. Back in a mo. Okay, so I'm back. Now you'll have to excuse the freehand camera. So what I need to do quickly is to program this loco. So I'm just going to put a stop there, and I need to program, I'm going to call it loco 3, yeah, on the service track. So I'm going to write an address, which I tend to find is relevant to the loco. So like Flying Scotsman, I put as 103. So 271, yeah, 271. There we are. Change address. She's obviously taking the change. Okay, so let's select 271. Okay. I'm pretty sure I selected that. 271. There we are. Yeah, so okay, So this, what I forgot to mention earlier is that this does actually have a, it's an 8-pin DCC socket, I believe. But so let's get this thing going, shall we? So you'll set the direction. I bet my directions are going to be reversed, but okay. So let's just see how slow we can get this to move. So that is notch 3 out of 126, according to my controller. Let's just see. Okay, so that's notch number 5, 6, 7, 8. There we are. Number 8. So it's just moving. It's a little bit stuttery. I've not actually run this one in quite a long time. Okay. Let's take a round. I'm just going to bring it back round to there we are again. I use this easy track because I've only got setting up on the floor as my option at the moment. One of the cool things about this is if I select the lights, it does actually have running lights, but there isn't red at the back. But yeah, we do have the yellow front running lights. So what I'm going to do, let's just cut this here, and I'm going to add some rolling stock. Back in a mo. Okay, so back, I've got some rolling stock set up, so I'm just going to bring the loco back and couple her up. So here she comes. That was actually quite smooth, wasn't it? Okay, so they're all coupled up, and just to quickly show you this formation, I've got the loco on the front there, which I'm just going to swap the lights around. You've got the OBB first class carriage, and these two Lima second class Deutschbahn carriages. They're pretty old, but they're the only other HO stock which I had immediately to hand. So let's get her running. Yeah, she's quite splash, she's quite smooth. Yeah, I've just slowed her down a bit. Really sort of show how smooth she actually runs. This is literally a loop of track, so there's nothing exciting you're not seeing. Including my dodgy wiring. But yeah, for €65, so just shy of £60 I think that is. I think we've got a pretty decent loco. So I'm just going to get some more shots of this and wrap this video up. Okay, so I've just had a run of this loco, and you can see how impressive I found it. But what I'm just going to add to the end of this before I quit is that I do have one OBB carriage. I need to get some more of these. And let's just clear away some of the junk. We have another of the same leaflet with that. But this is also from the PIKO Hobby range. And if I just lift that out, HO scale, of course, and you can see that it has typical NEM couplings, so I could actually put these continental style couplings in, or I could actually put in the hook couplings, the UK style hook couplings, and run it with UK stock, even though the scale is slightly different. But yeah, so this is a first class carriage actually. But what I really noticed with this is not only is it quite long, but it actually sits quite low on the track. It's quite yeah, it looks really good actually. I need to get some more of these so I can run a full set, another 4 or 5 of them. They are quite cheap as well. I think you can get them for about 20 to 30 pounds each, I think. But yeah, I think these really do give the premium stuff in the UK a real run for their money. They're really good. But yeah, okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this slightly unusual for a UK person loco. It really shows what the budget range of the continental manufacturers are like, and it is really worth having a look at some of their stuff, because I would put that as a premium loco in this country. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you again soon. Farewell.